all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, goodness. No.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is. Turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Look at the Kings. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, the Timberwolves. They're at the bottom of the conference.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And you keep waiting for them to turn it around and waiting and waiting and waiting. And you get the point. At some point, I don't think it's going to happen.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Fox. Also Josh Hart out there. LeBron James is out there with Williams. And for the Timberwolves, Dwight Powell is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Collier in at the point guard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's DiVincenzo. Got it. Good job on the low post. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both. But I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There's a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Here's James. After the basket by Minnesota, just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here, and it's in there.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Passes it to Collier. Powell with it. Back to Middleton. Hits the jumper.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Pass to Hart. The dish to James. There's the triple. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
DiVincenzo passes to Powell. There's the pass to Collier. Powell with a screen on Fox. There's the drive. Back to Powell. A shot off that time. Good D by Williams. Sacramento leading by 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. He was focused on keeping the score close. Coach said, we know LeBron's going to get his, so we have to try to limit the production of everyone around him. That's a tall task, given LeBron's elite playmaking ability. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now here's Powell. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Powell with the screen. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
Here's Middleton following the basket by LeBron James. Powell sets a screen for Middleton over Williams. Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Chris Middleton. That's his first personal foul.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting for Sacramento, number 34. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves trail by 6. To DiVincenzo. Collier, he's guarded by Williams. Powell with a screen on Williams. At the top of the key, Powell. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. The shot comes out. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Outside, Fox. Inside. Williams has a screen for Fox, and he makes that one.
Fox is mastering the timing required to succeed in the pick and roll. Trust me, it's not easy.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise.
First team foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this.
Chris Middleton at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really, from second round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational, yet even now it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Middleton hits them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Hart the pass to Williams. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Hart. Rebound Minnesota.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got his second basket.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here's Fox. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Now, here's Hart. Defended by DiVincenzo. They grab their own miss. Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Kings leading now by 4. LeBron outside. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Something that James has really mastered. He has a tremendous feel for when to pass in the screen and rolls.
Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And there's the pass to Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night. James outside. Williams trying to break free. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot. 4 for 5 right out the gate.
Sacramento's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Kings moving the ball around. Hart kicks to Fox. Williams dishes to Fox. Over Collier. That's good from Fox on the assist by Williams.
He's taking what he sees out there. I love seeing Fox torch the D from this area.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now DiVincenzo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Collier. Sacramento grabs the miss. Dishes it to James. To the middle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
So both teams changing it up here. Fox against Conley.
Minnesota foul. Daniels.
Martin's checked in for Minnesota.
4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, Caleb Martin.
Here's Şengün. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Lock at 6. Fox goes in. Count that bucket.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting
Minnesota making a switch here. Kennard's checked in.
1 shot.
Throw good, Fox.
But what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Kennard against James. Martin kicks to Kennard. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Kings leading now by 7. Now, here's Fox. He has 7. Williams, a screen on Conley. Here's Fox. Misses off the right iron. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Kennard, the pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
This is why Kennard's teammates appreciate him. He's good at sharing the wealth when they're uncovered.
Sacramento's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. James, the pass to Şengün. Back to James. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. LeBron's got 7.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Thibault. Here's Fox, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Daniels. No points in the game yet for him. Powell with the screen. Daniels with it. Williams picks him up. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And so here's Sacramento after the basket by Minnesota. Thibault on the wing. Pick by Williams. Thibault, the pass to Williams. To the left wing. Fires it up. Offensive rebound. Now the feed to Fox. Second chance shot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 9 points in the game so far.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Daniels, defended by Thibault. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Kept alive, Minnesota. Martin finds Conley. Powell with a screen on Fox. Conley's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Steps back and fires. And that one goes long. Timberwolves trail by 8. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
And the Kings making a change here. Here's Martin. Powell dishes to Daniels. Back to Powell. Powell sets a screen for Conley. Martin kicks to Kennard. 5 on the clock. The 3. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
You know, with Kennard, he can do things other than shoot. And that helps open up the 3-ball for him.
Here's James. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Conley with it. Powell with a screen on Fox. Conley for 3. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Dwight Powell. Chris Middleton is out there with Edwards. Then it's Conley, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Edwards passes to Daniels. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Livingston, no luck. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. Edwards kicks to Daniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Down low. Şengün with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 7. Pass to Şengün. Over Conley. And he jams it with authority.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Good work defensively by Fox.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Livingston. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And it's good, 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fox against Middleton. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Powell. In the corner, Daniels. Left side, Edwards. Another shot, and it's blocked.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Livingston dishes to Fox. Over Conley. And there are the Kings with another bucket. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had you, they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. You can't forget about guys like this. You had to play 2 ways then. If you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq.
2 shots.
Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And the first one drops. Middleton hits them both. Kings leading now by 11. Jovic, defended by Middleton. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
On the clock. Shot from the inbound.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Fox looking it over. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Şengün, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Daniels. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
This is why you have to be right on Conley, because he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
And here is Fox. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Top of the key jumper, no good. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel when his teammates need the rock.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Powell. Sacramento making their last shot. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Mike Conley.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Now, here's Fox. 11 points in the game. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And Sacramento has possession. Fox with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Cranes the three-pointer. He has 7.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Back to Daniels. It's stolen by Livingston. Driving the lane. Great D that time from Powell. Timberwolves trail by 10. Middleton the pass to Conley. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Outside, Fox. It's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
But we've seen more of this recently from Fox, a confident, efficient offensive player who looks to score often.
Conley against Fox. Powell sets a screen for Edwards. And the shot goes down. Edwards got 10.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
Livingston passes to Şengün. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Jovic. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 10. Middleton the pass to Conley. Going inside, and it's blocked.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Kicks to Powell. 5 to shoot. Here's Collier. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Nasty. Fox has that fearless mentality. Gets up for a point.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Middleton outside. It's blocked. Outside, Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. And that'll be his third foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Kennard, he's checked in for Daniels. Pass to Thibault. Now Fox fires for 3. Yes, indeed it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. It's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Bang! Your Timberwolves dancer!
Quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Timberwolves trail by 17. The pass to Powell. Middleton outside. Powell sets a screen for Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. James outside. Pass to Thibault. Outside, Fox. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Powell, the pass to Collier. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Kings leading now by 18. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Passes to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Now, here's Fox. 21 points in the game. Edwards against LeBron. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, Kennard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance. Yeah, that's a tough call right there and really a tough break for the league.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
First one falls for him.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. Kings leading now by 14. Outside, Fox. Drives to the hoop, and it's Fox with the jam.
Come on, you talk about resiliency. I mean, Fox felt the contact, but refused to back down.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
De'Aaron Fox, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Fox. Timberwolves trail by 17. Collier, guarded by Fox. Edwards against James. Here's Collier. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Şengün. He dishes it to Fox. And he drives in. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Middleton, defended by Thibault.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he could not get his shots to drop.
LeBron outside. Here's Şengün, guarded by Powell. Kennard against Fox. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Fox has got 26 points.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting started.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Sacramento leading by 14. Here's LeBron. 20 points for him last game against Orlando. 2 on the clock. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Coming off the screen, LeBron showing the poise. He runs this play time and time again.
And so it's Sacramento with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Sacramento Kings.
They're winning the effort battle so far, and I'm talking about the offensive rebounding. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outmanning them, and their team is playing great.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at the possible dunk contest participants. All these guys, high flyers.
Well, if you look on social media, Ernie, you already see the debate over who should be included in the dunk contest, including some guys who haven't been there before.
Yeah, because watching someone dunk in a real game doesn't tell what they're going to do in a competition. So it's hard to know which new guys to bring in.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. On the floor for Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Williams. Then it's LeBron James for three. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 26. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
I would too. The defensive ability, the energy, the tenacity. He's the whole package.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 12. Here's Edwards. Now trying to free himself up.
Continuing to get it done on defense. LeBron takes great pride in rejecting shots away.
It's stolen by Edwards. And the pass to Brown. Fox with the steal. LeBron against Edwards. James with the bucket. James has got 13.
Good work on the block. I mean, I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now here's Middleton. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Williams with the block.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
And you don't have to watch for him for long to see the kind of special ability he has as a passer.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. There's the dish to Edwards. Powell with a screen on LeBron. Edwards with it. He's picked up by James. LeBron with the block. Driving in, and the dunk by James.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And Minnesota has possession after the Kings pick up 2. DiVincenzo passes to Collier. Yes, that goes in. He has 7.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here is Fox. 27 points for him. And it's Fox with the jam.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves center. Your Timberwolves dancers.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. 9th in shooting percentage. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Here's DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Powell. Edwards against LeBron. Powell with a screen on LeBron. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Powell. Powell sets a screen for Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 1.
And so James will bring it up for Sacramento. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Timberwolves trail by 15. DiVincenzo with it. with a screen on Fox. Collier, he's guarded by Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Collier. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 20.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside, Fox. The kick out to Williams. Ron right side. And he makes good on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Now DiVincenzo. With the drive. Out to Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hart the pass to Williams. Here's Fox. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Collier, guarded by Fox. Cuts off the pass. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Who wants the t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Your Timberwolves dancers.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for LeBron James.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Pass to Collier.
Hey, watch him.
Williams with the block. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Fox finds Hart. Back to Fox. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Powell. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul. Kings substitution.
Conley, the pass to Martin. Kicks it to Powell. Outside Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The pass to Conley. Clock at 4. That's a 2 from Martin. Rebound by Williams. Kings leading now by 17. Second shot opportunity and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Michael Conley picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 19. Here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Powell sends a screen for Edwards. Releases. And he hits the jump shot.
His shooting has been the bright spot for him. Otherwise, they struggle at home.
Conley against Fox. Down low. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Martin. Takes it inside. Lays it up and makes it in.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 31. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 6th rebound on the night. They swipe it. Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closely. That shot, no good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Powell with the screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Sacramento. Conley against Fox. Conley into the lane. Over Fox. That one wide left. Kings leading now by 15. And here now is Thybulle. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Conley against Fox. Conley's shot is off.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Thibault, the pass to Şengün. Dishes it to Fox. Tipped away. Stolen by Mark. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Thibault sends it back. Conley against Fox. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Pass to Şengün. Trying to end the drought. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
No good there. So the Kings will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Thibault with the ball. There's 1:40 left in the third. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Timberwolves trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Powell with the screen. Unloads from 13. And the dunk by Powell.
About the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Hits it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Conley kicks to Edwards. Powell sets a screen for Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Fox has it in the corner. Edwards looking it over. Passes it to Conley. Six on the shot clock. Driving the lane. Pass to Thibault. Fox with it. Jovic. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And so it's Sacramento holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Chris Middleton is out there with Powell. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Collier in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's LeBron. Puts it up from 17. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 4th.
It goes on Chris Middleton.
Can't blame the defender too much. James, sometimes he's impossible.
James taking 2 shots.
first free throw is good.
You love LeBron's work ethic on the court. I mean, King James, he doesn't just sit on his throne. He puts in the sweat to make a difference on every single play.
No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 19 to the middle. And Middleton kicks to Edwards. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 8 rebounds in this game. There's the pick. Minnesota with the rebound. There's the pass to Collier. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo buries the long-range jumper.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Hart. Passes it to Fox from outside the arc. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Here's DiVincenzo. Sacramento making their last shot. James dishes to Fox. Back to James. To the inside. Shoots from 14. And that one hits back iron.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Pass to Powell. Middleton outside. Powell sets a screen for Middleton. Here he goes. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
There's 2 3-pointers from the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
James looking around. From past the arc. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
James remains an absolute terror. He takes pride in evening up the score with the payback 3.
Collier, guarded by Fox. The pass to DiVincenzo. Over Hart. Rebound by the Kings. LeBron's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Timberwolves trail by 18. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Hart. Powell with a screen on Fox. Here's Collier. And it's denied by Fox.
Catches the opposition off guard. Fox uses his instincts to make defensive plays.
Powell against James. Tries it from the top of the key. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Pass to Powell. He kicks it to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Good on the bucket.
It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Now Fox. And there's the try. Count that one. Fox has got 33.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timberwolves trail by 18. DiVincenzo passes to Powell. Collier, guarded by Fox. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Passes to Powell. Powell with the screen. Here's Collier. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
The assist.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pulls it up. Again, Sacramento.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
DiVincenzo passes to Count. Powell with a screen on Fox. Here's Collier driving inside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell. Here's Fox. Kicks it to Williams. Pass to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Fans, your Timberwolves dancer. Your Timberwolves dancers.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 19-point game. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside, Fox over Collier. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Powell finds Edwards. Powell with a screen on James. Powell in the high post, working on Williams. 3 on the clock. Middleton for 3. That shot misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Outside, Fox. He dishes it to LeBron. Williams trying to break free. James, no good. Timberwolves trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Powell sets a screen for Edwards. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Fox against Powell. And it's Fox slamming it down.
He's considered one of the quickest guys in the game. Fox, he really hurts defenses with his takes.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. DiVincenzo passes to Collier. Powell with a screen on Fox. Collier kicks it down to Middleton. Knocks down the 3-ball.
They tailored their offense around him. Let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Now here's Middleton following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Middleton against Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And the first one drops. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Middleton hits them both. Kings leading now by 18. Hart the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Fox. Rebound, Minnesota. Drives to the hoop. DiVincenzo passes to Powell. Outside, Edwards. Now the pass to Collier. Clock at 6. And here is Powell. Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
LeBron against Powell. And Williams throws it down.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim rattler.
Now here's DiVincenzo, defended by Hart.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Now here's Williams. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
Kings leading now by 18. Hart kicks to Williams. Hart the pass to Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hart. Kings moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range. James has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth with the Kings.
Timeout called for Minnesota. Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, your Timberwolves dancer! Your Timberwolves dancers!
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Martin, the pass to Conley. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being a leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
Second team foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Thibault over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to James. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Here's Martin. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Caleb Martin. One shot.
.23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's LeBron. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.